Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Drycha in Immortal Empires, and if you're looking for a Vlad video, I'm sorry to say the Grimhammer mod is still broken, and yes, I know that I could roll back off of the latest patch, patch 6.1 point something now, but I have so many other games I'm playing, like, not recorded, and then this one recorded, that I don't really want to do that, so I think I might just wait until the mod is fixed and then pick up Vlad again. So it may be a little bit before Vlad is back on track, but I won't give up on him like I have with other ones, so don't worry. I'm still committed to playing that one out, whatever may happen, but we may just have to stick with Drycha for the near future. So, with Drycha, I think I did leave off in the middle of a turn, because she's taking attrition, was fighting off... Okay, yeah, I went and I took the Tordranil, and now I was going to head to take the Shrine of Cain. There is this forest encounter, though, that I'm probably going to have to figure out. And then I feel like it's been a little bit since I've been able to play, but I feel like there was something bad happening. Oh, Skarsnik. Oh, Skarsnik. That's right. I was taking Treebeard the Lost to fight Skarsnik. Oh boy. Ba-da-ba-ba. How do I want to approach this? Because I am at war with Skarsnik. He's currently sieging Fort Oberstyre. He's got a full Wa army. Oberstyre has no garrison. So, do I think Treebeard can fight Skarsnik's Wa army? That's a good question. I'm not as confident with this army as I am with Drycha's army. Although I do have some good units. I mean, the Treekin are very tanky, and the Treemen are pretty good. I just don't want this to get too out of hand because, I mean, if he starts really eating into Empire territory, then we have a big problem. So I need to step in and do something. So I'll just underway. I don't know. I don't think I can get to him just the way that the roads are. So I'll just have to hang out here and see what happens. I do have enough money that I could potentially stick somebody else back at Griffinwood because I'm nervous about this being attacked. This is like my bread and butter right here. Moortime is also really nice because of this upkeep for Dryads. So I don't want to get rid of that one either, but if I lose Griffinwood, then I'm really in trouble. So I may just pop up another Treeman here. So I have... Drycha is Shadows. Treebeard's life, isn't he? Yes. And I'm not a big fan of the beasts. Let's see what their Lamentation of Despair. So ward save is kind of nice. Magic Missile, Murder of Spites, Weapon Strength, enables poison attacks. Murder of Spites. It's also not too bad. Cluster of Radiance. Resplendence of Luminescence, sorry. Blight of Terrors, Enemy Leadership, Pageant of Strikes. Maybe I will go with a beast one. Do I want poison attacks and weapon strength or ward save? Oh, poison attacks are pretty good. Weapon strength would be nice. I am a fan of ward save though, but a direct damage spell, 4 to 8 damage per second. Whereas this Lamentation of Despairs is strong versus a single unit, weak versus single combatant, strikes any combatants in its path. So it's like Fireball. Causes armor piercing, explosive damage. Let's go with... I do like the name Dada. That's kind of funny. I'm going to go with Murder of Spites, I think. Alright, so I'm going to have you sit at Griffinwood. I'm going to... Does everybody else have weapons? I think they all did. Yeah, all they should have weapons. All they. Look at my grammar. Alright, I'll throw a Tormentor Sword on this guy. And Dark Heart, Wissen's Wild Form, Call of the Woods. I think... So I try to go campaign movement range early on, but this is ambush success chance growth of the forest. I mean, I don't really have an army right now, but this is a nice buff. I think I'll go with this and this. Actually, I kind of want spells. I take it back. I do want a Flock of Doom, just in case. A little offensive spell. Okay, I don't want outposts with those guys. And okay, so now I can do non-aggression with a lot of the guys over here.
I bid you welcome. What do you wish to do?
But probably gonna lose. Oh, I didn't. Usually when you diplomatize with one of the elves, the other elves are like, no, I don't want. But these ones are actually playing nice. I'm gonna get the big ones to start. Now you guys are starting to see that I am actually useful. I am helping. I am friend.
Welcome. Time is precious.
Alright, so that'll start to help my relations with them a little bit because I really want to get Alariel on my side for the tree purposes. These guys too, because they have the one gate. Gross. But yeah, these are the big ones. So now we're neutral, at least. Oh, I have an encounter over here as well. Oh, am I going to need to put somebody at Gay and Vale? I almost wonder if I need to throw up a lord here. Throw up. Gross. If I need to pop up a lord here. Could get the other guy that I wanted. The other beast guy. I might do this just, again, to have extra protection in case things happen. Now here, I'm going to do campaign movement range, and I'm going to do actually corruption, because there's a lot of corruption. I don't know this is really going to make a dent in the corruption. Not really, but here we are. 4 buildings. What do I want here? Income, minus 5% gross. Growth, income, casualty replenishment rate is good. Control. Elven trinkets, growth, all provinces. I'm tempted just to go with straight income because I don't know that growth is going to be like a huge thing if I don't have these areas. Although it was like that with, no, Griffinwood was its own location. Although this also gives minus to corruption, so that might be helpful. Decisions. Let's do... Oh, I already have that one there. Because the other thing is I could put a recruitment building. Construction cost recruitment. All right, let's just quit dilly-dallying. I'm just going to go straight income. All right, let's move on and not belabor this. Oh, I can now that I have 2 more lords, I can add them to my whatever it's called. The button, I don't know, my council. I don't remember if that's what they're called or not. Oh gosh, I'm seeing this name and that makes me uncomfortable. The Slaanesh names, no bueno. Not a fan. Alright, let's see what Skarsnik ended up doing. And with Drycha, I'm not sure if I should go after this forest encounter. Or, I mean, it's sort of on the way. I just really want to move fast before Nakari comes back. He may already be back, I'm not sure. I should be able to camp after doing this. I'm just afraid of this corruption really taking a toll. Alright, you'll face a weaker foe, stronger in red. Shadow Walker knowledge for all missile infantry units. I don't really have missile infantry, so... Anyway, what was this? The Skaven cannot tunnel into Ulthuan. They are devious and adaptable. Clan Molder has paid a force of Drycha Corsairs. Molder Beasts. So the local shadow warriors of Nagroth would be strong enough to hunt down the beast if they were not distracted by the pirates. Eliminating the Corsairs would be challenging, but would both end the Molder threat and buy the favor of the Shadow King. I'm tempted just to attack the monsters. Yeah, let's just attack the monsters. Wow, holy hell pit abominations. I'm gonna resolve this. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. And then I think I have the chance to camp. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. So we'll move just a little bit closer. Did get some XP though. We do like to see the XP. Alright, was I working on Lightning Strike? I think I was, because I think I had kind of gotten to the point with her red line and her blue line even. I know I had started... Had I started to do this? I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to continue the blue line. Potentially go after Lightning Strike now. This... I was trying to get all of her spells. And same with him. I was trying to get his spells. So he's gotten all of those. Let's do Word of Pain just to get some variety. Alright, so this is my office. Court of Adayavok. I don't know. So this is Speak for the Embittered. So, alright, I have to remember here. So, Dada is at Gayan Vale. Alu is at Griffinwood. So I don't know if it really matters. Perfect Vigor. Bitter Bark. Casualty replenishment for Dryads. Unbreakable. So let's do Alu with Dryads back home. And Dada... Oh, man. I do have quite a few Treemen in this army. Treemen, Greater Arcane Conduit. Ooh. Stock for Treekin. I might change Treebeard. Can I remove from office? I'm going to put Dada the Lost. And then Treebeard is going to go to the other one. So I'm going to have to change his name. Rename Treebeard. Just Treebeard for now. Don't worry. I'll give you another thing. All right. Do I think you can take on Skarsnik? Well, you're about to find out. You with your low-level Treeman. Pyrrhic victory, and I lose my Dryads. What do we got here? So he's got a lot of goblins. He's got a lot of snotling pump wagons. A Doomdiver catapult. I mean, I feel like... Oh, the train is grassland. It's not my favorite. I wanted the woods. But let's see what this map throws at me. Now, this is going to be rough because he's only a level 8. I do have... Oh, wait a second. He's also a beast caster. Right? Treebeard's beast? Yeah. I messed up. I thought he was life, but he is not. He was beast. She's life. Oh well. It's not that it really makes a huge deal. It's not going to really impact anything too much. Actually, I might give him armor-piercing weapon damage. So it says Pyrrhic victory with medium casualties. It's going to be rough. I have a feeling this is very much going to be a rough battle, but I'm going to fight it anyway. And I have the ability to go back and just lose my Dryads, which I don't want to lose my Dryads, but if it means winning the war, then here we are. Okay, he also has an Arachnarok spider that he's thrown. Is that the Banner of Swiftness? I'm not great with my banners. He's also got a bunch of scrap on these guys, so nice. And their stock and their vanguard deploy, so that's lovely. Averlin's going to be 0 help in this battle. It's just going to be us, basically. Like, they didn't have much of a garrison, and there's like 2 guys in each unit, so I don't think they're going to survive, really. But here we go. Like I said, at least the Treemen are pretty tanky. treekin are pretty tanky. I just don't know how much damage I'm going to be doing. That's the only thing. Because the treekin, I guess they still do some damage, but I built them to be more defensive. And some of my army, like my elves, are not vanguard deployed like everybody else. Alright, in 6 seconds. I'm tempted to set up over here where it can be more in the woods. Or I could set up in these woods. Try to just be defensive here. So I'm thinking treekin like around here-ish. I do want the dryads to be in here too because they're more of the damage dealers, I think. Well, I don't know. The tree men are pretty tank boys. They're good at dueling at least. So these are the ones I haven't moved in yet. So I'll move them behind these treekin. And then I've got my elven archers, which if I'm going to lose anybody in this army, I kind of would prefer to lose them. That sounds horrible, but here we are. Alright, and I do have hawks, which I could use to try to go after their doom diver catapult. I don't think they have anything that is flying on their side. Okay, we'll just set up like that. Now, everybody's hidden except for my hawks. These guys coming in. Now, because I attacked them, they may just set up a defensive formation. And they'll probably take the Doom Diver catapult to go after my hawks. Some of them... Okay, Snotling pump wagons are hanging out over there. Yeah, these guys are going to be absolute fodder when they come in. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie. Some more Snotling... Oh, they have... Oh, the Mangler Squigs are not flying. For a second, I thought they were flying. Alright, reinforcements have arrived. My dudes. Just don't. I just don't even know why you guys would reinforce. You're just gonna die. I might have Candle. His range is pretty good, but he's not very fast. Well, he's faster than he could be, I guess. The Doom Diver catapults are going to take you guys out. But I don't want to send my hawks in until we engage the foe. So I'm going to move you down. Oh, I should... I know people have talked about, like, utilize your unit cards. So... like, move your army, your cards, like, your army. And I've done that before, like, in games I don't record. But just for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that here. Alright, so I'm making my presence known to them. They are setting up a defensive perimeter. So, let's see. How do we want to accomplish this? Because some of us are slow boys. We're not going to have the luxury of fighting in the trees, I don't think. Okay, who else? Oh, so they're Orc Error boys. Problem is also that my units are not necessarily charge boys. Like, look at the... Okay, so these guys have charge bonus of 48. That's better than I thought. But, like, everybody else, not really charge material here. What do I have as far as... long range spells? Range is only 100 meters. Not very much there. Oh yeah, these guys are so dead. You guys are just don't. Just don't, guys. Come on. Leave it for the trees. Alright, so the Doom Diver catapults are going after my trees. I'm gonna bring the hawks over this direction. They're probably gonna take some of the ire of the orc error boys, which is probably fine. The other thing is I just have to worry about being flanked by the snotling pump wagons, which would be fine in most cases, but I do have elves that are more fragile. Alright, so they're sending out some orc boys. These guys are like, help us! Please! Help us! Alright, and I'm taking some fire from the catapult. I have my treemen go after them, but they are starting to waver a little bit. Oh, he coming, he's stomping. I don't want him to get too close. I wanted to get close enough to where my archers could. Okay, yeah, now we're in range. Alright, yeah, so I have to try to protect these guys, I think, from the snotling pump wagons. Which is not going to be easy. I think this is going to be a challenge. So I'm going to have the dryads actually step back here. Try to plug the holes, I think. A couple of dryads at least. Alright, let's see. Can Flock of Doom hit anybody? Alright, so just gotta keep track of. Bring the hawks over this direction. Oof, they casting spells on me?
Missiles ready! Understood? Faster! Quickly!
Alright. So far, we're taking a lot of damage. Slide a miser. I'd like to have him up against a tree min. Alright, hawks. Night goblins. They're gonna destroy these guys, but try to just cycle them out of here. Oh, don't get caught by the goblins. The goblins. Okay. Where do we got? Okay, so the dryads are going after Slide a Miser. He is probably not the best one to be dueling here. Cast it on these guys. Let's see. Orc boy spears. Gonna bring. I just want him back. Alright.
Silent sentinel.
Let's see.
Stalking the prey.
Cast that on them.
Yes.
Alright, so they've cut through my line here, unfortunately. To hit the elves. Alright, I'm gonna pull these dryads up because they didn't circle around like I thought they would. Ooh, this guy is not doing well.
Guard.
Yeah, that's the other problem is the treemen are not high level, so. Alright, destroys ammunition. Alright, now he's frenzied. I'm just gonna have to decide if it's worth losing a treeman in exchange for the treekin. Alright, the elves are gonna get hit by the snotling pump wagons.
Loose! Right away.
Try to heal him. Also not using my spells good over here. Okay, who else is dying badly? See, this isn't my ideal location for fighting, unfortunately. Alright, so now I could go after some of the archers, potentially. Alright, so he... Do I have Earthblood I can cast on him? Okay, so I also have... Oof, these dryads are going down hot. Oh, because it's the nasty skulkers over here. I probably can't have them withdraw, unfortunately. The treemen are doing okay. The treekin are actually taking quite a bit of damage. Candle... Oh, now he's frenzied. Where's he at? Oh, he's just hanging out in there. I wonder if I can...
As you said,
Arrow of Karnos this guy again.
following orders.
Alright, this guy's doing fine. Bring him over this direction. Yeah, those dryads are not going to last very long. I'd like to just have them. Either of these guys withdraw. Alright, this guy's coming.
For Kurnos!
Okay, how are we doing over here? Can I heal? Maybe I'll still lose the dryads. Yikes. It's still rough here. If I could have her use her and the orc arrow boys. Oh, she's got to get real close. I wonder if I could just pop up a spell here.
Orders! Now! Dauntless Azrael!
Alright, so he's making his way there. Alright, might be turning the corner now. Man, I'm so glad that I'm tanky. Let's cast another spell on them. He's just kind of sitting. Okay, looks like they're breaking. Oh, thank goodness. Yikes. Not easy at all. I'm gonna try to take out Skarsnik, maybe. Is he debuffed? I don't think I'm gonna be able to take out Skarsnik, but I would love to. Oh, Candle's got to get too close. I don't think he's fast enough because he's got a speed of 40. He's got a speed of 29. Yeah, no, that's the other problem is I'm just so slow.
Foes of Athelloren!
Alright, there's nobody really in range.
Athelloren!
Their speed isn't great, so I think I probably will just have to end it. Pyrrhic victory. I don't think I lost anybody though, so that's the most important part. These ones maybe I lost them. Treekin did pretty good. That one Treekin unit had 348 kills. It's pretty decent. Yeah, no, I didn't go into this expecting it to be easy, especially with them being on the defensive. I feel like I do better with defensive battles. I don't do well with charging in, especially with a faction like what I've built up here. Plus, I mean, look at the ranks on this army, and then like my Treekin had this one had 1 level. So, but this was a pretty low level army. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but I think they performed well. I definitely probably took more damage than I could have, but here we are. So now I'm just going to have to, I don't think I have enough movement to camp, unfortunately. So Skarsnik's just going to be out there. Although his Wa army took a heavy hit. So if I can replenish up just a wee bit. Unfortunately, they did not actually. It did not take out like the Arachnarok spider. It was so close. But it broke the siege at least. And I cannot camp, but at least I'm in friendly territory, not with all the corruption. So I feel like he deserved the Talisman of Preservation. I'll give this to Alu. And only 1 point, really? So sad. Let's do, because you don't have many spells. Or should I do, probably should try to beef up my Treekin. Call of the Woods. Melee attack. It's probably decent. Nettles of Malice. Melee attack during forest battles. Yeah, I just am not really in a forest location, unfortunately. And then you, I think I'll do missile resistance for you. Okay, Alu is just gonna hang out here. Treebeard, Dada, Drycha. I think everybody else has done a thing. Just see. This is not a new. Oh, maybe it is a new turn.
It seems.
Or I didn't check some of these. I don't know. I think it has been. I lose track of my turns. Don't want an outpost. Okay. I already set my offices. Treebeard. Oh, I can put Treebeard here. So Treebeard is now the Forgotten. So Dada the Lost, Treebeard the Forgotten, which is kind of sad because I haven't forgotten about you, Treebeard. So rename the Forgotten. But hopefully that'll give his treemen a little bit of a boost to their viability. So now we just have to see what Skarsnik does, because I could see Skarsnik attacking again, and I'm not confident in that second battle going well. The nice thing is that I don't think he can replenish this round. And we had done quite a bit of damage. I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, so he did close victory, low casualties, but I lose more this time. And he's got a reinforcing army. Well, the nice thing is, so I lose Dryads, the Elves, and the Hawks. It's not ideal, but at least it's still in our favor. So I think I'll have to save it off here. I'll probably pick up with trying to fight this battle, but just with how damaged some of my units are, I'm not confident in having a better result than the auto-resolve, but I want to try, so we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and save it here, and I will end it at this point. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.